I'm a true believer that we all have a story, right? And I'm a true believer that our stories is what not only carries our legacy on, but it's also what informs those who come after us.
Our story has been told, our story has been viewed and witnessed and seen across the nation, which speaks volumes, but it also gave the opportunity for youth from West Jackson to be seen and heard. It gave kids the ability to dream and have hope for themselves, despite the circumstances and environments that they may be placed in. And I think that's what I'm hoping, that we continue to bring Reconciliation Tour to the community and to the masses so that they now have the ability to dream and be inspired to be who they want to become.
I thought I had, done a lot of research and work on trying to understand the stories, of Black Americans. And I will say that going on that trip, going to the museum, while that was the quietest physically moment of the entire trip, it was the loudest moment out of any day of my life. I mean, it just spoke to me in a way that I've never been spoke to before. And getting to go there again and tell more stories in that area over these last 2 years has changed my life in a way that I could never express in words. I love what we do.
You can see the impact. When you looked at those kids coming out there in all that hot weather, you know what I'm saying? When you saw the smiles on their faces, when you saw the joy, even in the tough times, right?
Going down south and showing those kids baseball that hadn't really played that sport, that was a big thing for me, at least, because I used to play for Baseball Beyond Borders before it was Chafee. So it's like, that meant a lot. The fact that I was able to come in and support the guys and get a chance to follow them on that trip. But just as far as working with the kids that were down there in Jackson, Mississippi, though, seeing where they come from, seeing how it's so different from where a lot of the Baseball Beyond Border kids come from, and just seeing them mesh and interact with each other, them learning from each other and stuff like that. It's just a big thing. You just see how this work can really bring like a community together.
We're here today at the Emmy Awards, the Northwest Emmy Awards, but in 4 days, we get on a flight and we go back down to West Jackson so that we can actually inspire and continue to give hope to those same youth, right? That's the award. That's what we gain and we benefit from the experience of our clinics, our camps, but more importantly, the engagement of the relationships to see and value that community there in West Jackson. And the John and Vera Mae Perkins Foundation, Jackson State University, we're talking about a shared vision that our community was able to embrace that now allows us to see baseball and softball as a healing vehicle for play.
All of us have stories, and I think the ability to tell a story that Converge is able to do and do so effectively, that's the important stuff, is to be able for people to share their stories so that we can all see what it means to be human.